So in today's video, we will do the last part of Immortal Comics series. This last part is going to be very interesting, and you're going to see many big crush copies. But if you have not seen the last 25 of it yet, then you can watch those. You can watch both the videos by going to our channel or by clicking on the link given in the description. So if you are interested in the channel, then do subscribe and also press the bell icon to be the first to see all the latest videos of this channel. So come without any delay, let's start today's amazing video. In the last episode, you saw that he gets trapped with some of his friends where he leaves a lot of enemies on him, but he faces the master of all of them, and he defeats them, and then they all come out of the house together. But in the outside world, the enemy mistook the body of another person from the channel and takes out the body of hatred to kill him. But after this, he gets shocked. Mansion dies from the body, but Help somehow removes him as well. Now further, we see the beginning of the story that Help sends a channel for the team. He defeats him and makes everything all right, but then we come to know that the one who was living with him as a light friend of Rickshaw 7 was being controlled by the leader, and that leader was inside his mind. In reality, Hulk is a very big villain who had died some time ago, but at that time only the body of the character was dead, and his question mark was still alive, which was crossing the bodies of different people by posing before him, but there is still a lot of time left for him. To become Big Boss was living inside the mind of a rickshaw driver who's standing outside a rickshaw puller where there are many people in front of him who are laughing and asking about the dangers, and Hulk is telling him that is nothing to worry about because he fixes everything. But then the rickshaw protects a sound, and when it touches it, some strange reactions take place inside the light body, after which the light body explodes and blasts right there, and because of that blast, all the people standing there die. People get killed, and because of the body exploding, that person also dies, and after death, Help Sita, he reaches inside the palace. The leader had activated the circles quite a lot. That's why he knew about Hawkeye, i.e. Russia's father banner. He knew about the texts of Help, and he knew about one bill, and seeing this opportunity, he used this to kill the leader. Hal was killed so that after his death, he could be sent to every city. This is what the leader wants. He uses mild gamma power inside Hal to open the Grail door completely, so that one will all can come to the real world and destroy the world. The Vanful, and he was trying for a long time to somehow enter the human world and destroy everything there, and for this, Van Belawad and his father Pran also used the banner. Bile used the banner. I had tried to entangle the plow through the power, so that when I got a chance, I could open every door of the light gamma Pavarsa, but in the previous attempt, I had made the plow very powerful, due to which the plow was completely destroyed by all the masters. He had killed him, and along with himself, all his companions were also taken out of the border, but this time the leader of the village took the solution. Once again, the Help channel has come. Even half a liter of water is sent in the Help, so that you can be successful in your plane. By the way, it comes so easily inside the leader Help, because it is also pre-filled. It happens that as soon as the Help comes in, Dolly was dirty, and goes to his father banner, and he starts knowing everything about Banwell all and Creed, but his friend tells him that he doesn't know much about all this. And whatever was said and done some time back, all that was done by that 7 Bile. When we come inside the Help, we see that the light related to the Sari has been separated again, as we had seen before also that when Hulk came inside, both Hulk and Bruce Banner were separated from each other. But what happened this year was a bit different from before, because this time Debit had come out from inside Hulk. This travel abroad remains in the mind of the panel, and this too has been in Russia since childhood. The only difference is that it never came out. Physically on the lighter side, on the other hand, the deposit banner, he catches him, and seeing him, Halka tells the leader that the one who has caught him is Halka's daddy, so leave his daddy, but Diameter doesn't do that, and then seeing this he gets scared and starts moving forward to kill Ajay. And stops it from there with circles, but the table never stops when the half rips the table from the middle, which causes a lot of damage to the Wi-Fi, and in the middle of all this the letter keeps peeking out of the circles, after which it comes to one wall, and then he opens the grill door completely with the help of the light housing, after which the light becomes very soft inside the light. On the other hand, inside the real world we see that the light body is now, due to being last, a lot of people were killed there, and that is why after that dead body, a flight team comes there and takes the pieces of a light body with them, and Sita reaches the space station, but the light body slowly starts falling again, and the top is then fully reattached, and the Hulk is alive. And when Hulk regains consciousness, he ties himself up. It is seen that here the light body has again become fine like before, and after coming out of the helpline, he has again made his body. Here the bondage itself is asked to open itself for most of the circles, but the people of the fight are told that because of it many people have lost their lives, and is no less than a danger for all of them. That is why you can keep the watch open, and also remain alert. But there is a feeling that Forrest has become a very big danger for them at the moment. Is going to come in front and after coming here it will disturb you, and the circles have to be stopped at any cost, and then the circles clean themselves from there, and then run away from there. After running away, lightly the flight team government and the military gives some news that Hulk has run away, and they all have to get together to catch the plow again, because if they don't catch the plow, then who knows how many more people will get killed because of the plow. The government and the military have to get together to catch the plow. Some superheroes are sent. First, they come to capture the Fantastic Four, but after a dangerous fight with Hal Codesing, Hal defeats them all. After this, many more people with superpowers come to catch Hulk, and Hulk defeats them all too. That is why none of them can catch Hulk. After this, everyone is left with the last option, and that is the last option. He has to call the Avengers, and then they all together call the Avengers. After so many fights, he gets a little tired, and that's why he goes to the bar and starts drinking, but as soon as he drinks, the glow on his face seems to reduce a little. And he falls straight down, and then here we see Ford, who asks Hal to surrender, but Hal, instead of surrendering, starts fighting with Ford, after which a fierce fight starts between them, and then both of them break the wall and come out, and then all of us outside see this, in which Amendment Captain America China, Help Blood Black Panther, and Captain Marvel are also there. All of them together attack the plow, after which there is a lot of adventures, and yes, this dangerous year goes away. The circles are the biggest. All these rashes also come there. She starts giving light blows and starts fighting with America Ranger. The fight between them is very dangerous, and during the fight when Hawkcore punches her, then the light hand becomes the size of Ranger's mouth. Due to which Light Hand gets trapped, and then taking advantage of this opportunity, Black Panther cuts off Light Hand and separates it, after which all of them together beat the plow very badly. Seeing all this, Rashi goes near Light and catches him and lifts him up and puts him there ready, takes Hal straight to a hotel where after some time Hal is completely cured and his hand also grows again. But as soon as Hal regains consciousness, he leaves from there. Sita goes to the Fantastic Four and tells them everything and asks for their help. There are adventures that lead to another fight over Hal's attitude. In the end, they all understand Hal, and then the Halos leave. I tell him that one will all help is inside him, and he can come to their world any day, and can destroy their Munia. That's why consumption of any kind will not be prohibited at all. After listening to the words of the help, Mr. Fantastic trusts the file and accepts the light thing, after which Mr. N Tech creates a portal with his technology, through which he says then forget it. After this, he tells him that through this portal you can go anywhere. You just have to think about it, and if you enter inside it, you will reach there. Only after this, he comes in front of the portal and thinks about the initiative, and then he goes inside this portal. It goes, but here the reporter goes from behind and falls on this portal, after which she also goes lightly with it. And then when she goes to the High Court, they start traveling through the Forget Gate. Only then something happens, because there is a light body, his second A, which would have been a momentary A, great help. He goes out, but on this the planet light color is completely wasted to forget through Hulk Game Hulk and Jackie Maggie, all three reach inside the light, where but for some time. After finding them, they also go to the forest, who is increasing his power so that he can enter the human body and destroy it. Looking at the circles, it goes towards it and tries to stop it, but on seeing the plow, it tries to eat it, and then a shining light is seen there which starts increasing, and then we see it one number valve. Yes, friends, our first is the most powerful bank valve of the entire Marvel multiverse. He comes there and defeats one and all and fixes everything. After that, he sees Hawk and number valve and shouts loudly and asks him that who are you, on which the uproar tells the solution that I am, otherwise Paul. I have created all of you. All this which we can see. All this is my creation. The palace was built in front of whom? From there he asks many questions from the top that tell me what is the solution. Who am I, and what are you really? But Avar does not answer any of the questions about the solution, and then he goes away from there after. This High Court Jackie goes out of the help of his friend and goes into his world. They come and then everything becomes fine like before, absolutely normal, absolutely common, and then the story ends here. So this is the motor plow mixer. This story ends here in its last video, and although this story is very long, but I told the story in just one shot like a summary, so you will get this. How did you like the video? Please tell us in the comment, and if you have any other recommendation, then please tell us that too. And as I've already mentioned in the beginning of the video, if you have not yet watched our other videos of Immortal and World War Hulkamixi, then if you have seen them, you can watch them too by going to our channel or by using the link in description. So that's all for today's video. Let's add this video here. If you like this video, then definitely like it and subscribe to the channel. If you haven't done it, then subscribe now. I will meet you in some other such great video. Till then, good.